Well, Leslie Cater is joining us this morning, who has just returned from New York City and is excited to tell us all about it and why we should go, I would assume. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bruce.
You like New York?
I did, and it was a pleasant surprise because I was there, oh my goodness, 20 years ago. And I can't believe the strides that the city has made with cleaning up its act, making it safe.
Well, let's start on that point then. Maybe people aren't aware. I think it was Rudy Giuliani, wasn't it? The mayor of New York that said we need to clean up and get rid of some of the crime in this city.
Exactly.
And everybody says he did a fantastic job. So what would you notice as a difference?
Well, first of all, the subway. I mean, we used the subway the whole time, even till 1 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, I don't know if this is going to be a wise thing to do, but it was great. We didn't feel threatened in any way. It's well used. It's clean. Going down the steps with the entrances to the subway, initially you think, ooh, this is a bit grubby, but they are old. But once you get onto the trains, they're air conditioned, they're clean. And New Yorkers are just great people.
We took them to the Bronx, incidentally, check out the ballpark.
Yes.
And they were just in the process of closing the old one and opening the new one. What would you suggest for those watching at home that have not been to New York City, or some of the highlights and that might be an attraction to make one want to go?
Well, definitely the hop-on, hop-off bus is a great way to get a feel for the whole city and take you through all the major highlights. This is the hotel I stayed at on the Ave, which is in the Upper West Side. So it's really out of the main downtown area, which was rather nice because it's a place where New Yorkers live. So after a whole day down Times Square and Ground Zero doing all of that, it was really nice to get off at the subway in a place that was a little quieter, but nice neighborhood shops, great little delis with kosher bagel shops, fabulous. Now, this is the Tenement Museum area, and this is something that's fairly new, and it wasn't in my guidebook. So I found out about this through a recommendation from a New Yorker, and they discovered basically one of these tenement buildings that had been closed up for years and years, and it's like a time capsule. So they've traced the lives of some of the 7,000 immigrants who lived in this one particular building. And we have an Irish family, the Moores, so you're able to go and see how they lived. We have a Jewish family, the Levines. It's fascinating.
So some history, some culture also?
Yeah, this was our local diner, Big Nick's. And what a place, open 24 hours. There's a big sign in there just to say, close your laptop. This is a restaurant, it's not a library.
Excellent.
And I thought, what a pleasure.
More people should put up those signs, shouldn't they, in restaurants?
Absolutely.
Okay, I want to ask you about Times Square. How would you describe Times Square for people that I'm thinking how busy it is?
It's busy, but it's the most mind-blowing, amazing experience. About 9 o'clock, the one night we were coming out of, we went to Ruby Tuesdays for dinner, and we were coming out. There was a whole line of police cars there, lined up. There must have been about 20 of them. And one of the cops was standing outside, and I went up and I said, is somebody famous coming? What's going on? He said, no, we do this every night. He said, it's a show for the people, the visitors, that the New York Police Department is here looking after you. And after that, they got into the cars and they all filed out with the sirens going, and wow. What a thrill.
It's unbelievable. It's almost like being at Lululemon on a busy Saturday, but multiplied by 5,000, isn't
Without
it?
the sirens.
That's right. Okay, how much for this deal? What is it you're offering specifically?
This is 4 nights with airfare, non-stop flight, $17.99 at the same hotel I stayed at, which you know I'm quite fussy.
Yes,
it's a 4-star hotel, Upper West Side, so in the suburbs. New York is not a cheap city accommodation-wise, but once you get there, I found the prices of the food to be pretty good. You can get some good tickets for the theater last minute. Do it.
And the restaurants are remarkable.
Oh, they are.
Leslie, always good to see you. Thanks, you
Bruce.
for coming in today. Leslie Cater, the Travel Lady. Call her or email her if you'd like some more information on this or any other trip.